Hello, I'm Tracy Diane. Welcome to my channel. To, as you can tell, I got my pink on, and that means if you read the title of my video, I'll be talking to you about the the Barbie movie. Sorry. And before get started, I want to say thank you for coming to my channel. I hope you enjoy it. Um, Please subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. Um, I hope you like it, like I said. Okay, so the Barbie movie is a live action film um, about Barbie, the fashion doll, made by Mattel. And it was directed and written by Greta Gerwig. It was released on July 21st, 2023. I saw it with my sister and a friend, so I saw it twice. I loved it. It had a great cast uh, with Margaret Robbie, Ryan Gosling, Merrick Ferrera, Kate McKinnon, Michael Cera, Isaiah Ray, Rhea Perlman, and Will Ferrell. The plot is about Barbie, of course. Uh, Robbie Margaret Robbie's character is a stereotypical Barbie, and it's basically she's the main character here. And she lives in fictional, fictional place called Barbieland. And in Barbieland, it's a society where all Barbies live, and they are all self confident, self sufficient, and successful. They have important jobs as doctors, lawyers, politicians. While the kids in the film, um, they're only happy when they see Barbie. And of course, they want a closer relationship with Barbie, but um, seems like Barbie's all there. She's interested is having fun with her friends and do what she normally does. Um, and then one night, uh, something weird has started to change in Barbie. And to understand why these changes are happening, uh, Barbie talks to a wiser Barbie called Weird Barbie. And this um, weird Barbie gives um, stereotypical Barbie some advice. So, one of the things Barbie had to do, she had to travel to um, the real world where her owner uh, is playing with her, and something what something between her and the owner, something that has changed, and of course Barbie has to search for this uh, owner that she has, and see why there's a certain change in this person, and wh- what I mean. It's just interesting plot there. Um, well, Barbie was traveling to this world. She come across where Ken has tagged along with her without her knowing for a while, and of course she's not too happy that she's with him, um, but it made an interesting plot line. Well, Barbie's trying to figure out something about herself. Ken has traveled, and he's learning about the patriarchal system in the real world. Now, Ken returns to Barbie Land on his own, and he persuade all the other Kens to in Barbie Land and to take over, and Ken takes over Barbie's dream house as well. And he made all the Barbies to be more submissive in their submissive roles and to serve all the Kens. Uh, when typical Barbie comes back to the Barbie land, she sees all the changes in Barbie land and she's not too happy. And uh, well, to her, it's not normal. And she finds a way to fix Barbie land the way it was. Um, I won't give too much detail. I don't want to give up too much detail. I mean, give up too much away for those of you who haven't seen it. Um, she does fix Barbie Land, and somehow they work it out where it can won't have to be so well. For this way, Kim feels like he's been taken for granted and not necessarily. He doesn't seem to have a purpose in Barbie Land, and they want more meaning into their lives. So, uh, of course, when you change something like that, it's kind of hard to go back to the way it was because um, uh, changes have way of when you break something, it can't go back to the way it was. Um, Sometimes you just have to make whatever changes that needs to be made so that everybody is happy, including all the kids. Uh, I like the movie. Um, I had to. I mean, I saw it twice so far, and there's a lot of controversy about the whole movie. I mean, Barbie has always been a controversial subject, anyhow. I mean, from every angle that you could think of. Um, in this film, most of the Barbies are mostly from the, oh, I would say mid 80s to 90s. Most of the Barbies I had was in the 60s and 70s. Um, of course, I used to babysit a lot of kids who had Barbies, and we always played Barbies with. I always played Barbies with the kids I play with or babysit with. Um, I, and when the did had a Midge who was possibly pregnant in the movie, but I remember the doll. Um, and people seem to forget that she has a boyfriend, or her boyfriend is Alan, and that's they had Alan in the movie. He doesn't have much of a long life as Ken does, but who is a best friend of Ken's. But anyway, the Ken that you see in the movie it was uh, pretty much a typical in the '60s. But they brought Ken back in like '80s or something around there to marry Midge. Of course, Midge and Alan were supposed to be boyfriend and girlfriend. And there was a one year, there was a one time where they had Midge and Alan to be married. And then Midge got pregnant. It so typically, or to be honest, Midge is married to Ellen before she got pregnant. So So it should be a controversy on that. The only thing I would say is probably its controversy is that she's pregnant to begin with. Um, uh, I suppose in the 60s, being pregnant is kind of a, you don't talk about it. You just know it, but you don't talk about that sort of thing. And I think we need to embrace that part of life. Every Most girls do eventually at some point in their life will get pregnant, and it's part of life, you know. And Barbie, I played with Barbies when I was a kid. Like I said, most of my Barbies were like in the in the early '60s and to '70s. Um, I wish they had more of those dolls. They had one doll that's in that time frame, which is the growing up Barbie or growing up Skipper. She's the one that if you move her arm up or uh, her boobs will pop up. I don't remember it being as controversial as they say it was in the movie. Um, Chris growing up is well, developing breasts is part of growing up, and I think it should be celebrated. You know, I think growing up should be welcomed and appreciated, and it's part of life. And Barbie is a reflection of a girl's life, and I don't. For one thing, people put too much effort, put a lot of emphasis on Barbie, like she's a real person, and she's not. She's a doll. She's a toy doll, and I have never wanted to look like Barbie. I mean, maybe the only thing I want is the blonde hair, but when it comes to her figure, from a child's point of view, um, that was never an issue for me. Uh, what I really like about Barbie is playing with the hair and the clothes, changing the clothes, whatever. That's what I like about Barbie. It's not what how she looked or her body type or whatever. All the controversy you could think about Barbie. She was just a toy that I played with. Um, I always enjoyed her. I was more into the friends more than I was with Barbie. Like the Midge and Francie and Skipper, and I had a Kelly. Uh, in my days, they had a call a Quick Curl Barbie, and she had some friends like there's a Kelly, there was Skipper, and Francie. Those were the four main dolls. Um, what they did, they have these brushes and combs, and they have this curling iron, and they put some kind of a wire into their hair so you can curl the hair. But uh, so I had the Kelly doll. I was like, I, I was like that. Um, I don't know what else to say. I think most of you will enjoy it. Enjoy the movie. Um, there's some adult types jokes and stuff, but I don't think kids will pick up on it. And some of the jokes are pretty. Um, everybody makes about Barbie and Ken, so it's not like the kids hasn't heard any of it before. So um, just tell me what you think about the movie, and I'll talk to you another time. Peace. Bye.